Hey, it's Route 66. Welcome. And we're on day number 290. We have three chapters that we're reading today: Mark chapter 11, 12, and 13. Talking about the king and the kingdom to come. Jesus is presenting himself as a king, but he's also teaching that there is a kingdom that will be coming, and this is what it will be like. So Jesus enters Jerusalem triumphantly. Many people proclaim him as a king, and that makes some people very happy about it. But they do, but people accept him and love him. And then he cleanses the temple. There's been some bad things going on in the temple, the place where you should be worshiping God, but it is so busy with merchandise that people can't worship. And so Jesus gets rid of some of that stuff for the purpose of people doing what the temple was built for, and that is to worship God. He curses a fig tree, represents the nation of Israel, but he curses a fig tree because it has leaves and it should have figs, but it doesn't. It should be fruitful, but it's not. It looks like it should be, but it's not. It has the look, the outside, but it's not bearing fruit. And this Jesus is symbolically teaching that we might look good, but if we're not bearing fruit for him, we're worthless. He also teaches about faith. He teaches about authority, and he teaches about the end times. They ask him about when he's going to set up the kingdom, and he talks a little bit about the end times and the signs of the times. Now, those early disciples, they didn't know if it was going to be just a few years from then, or even right then as he came in. I mean, he came in to present himself as the king. Maybe this is it, but it hasn't been that for 2,000 years. But one day Jesus will come back to set up his kingdom. So some lessons I hope that you will pick up on today. And I hope that you'll do this. I hope as you read the Bible, you will not only read it, first of all, read it for its historical sense. God never intends his word to be taken out of the context of his historical, grammatical context. But then we can apply it to ourselves. Say, what does that mean for me? So here's what we can pull out of this. What's what I pulled out of it? Jesus is the rightful king. He should be welcomed. He should be accepted, not just with palm leaves, but with obedience. He should be the king of our life. If you're like me, he has demonstrated that he is worthy to be my king, my master. I should serve him the best that I can. A second lesson, God expects fruit, not just leaves. you know, my father-in-law had some apple trees in the back, and every now and then they'd all blossom and it'd look really good. No apples. Pretty soon, after a while, after so many seasons, they're just taking up space. They got knocked down. And God wants us to be fruitful. Outward religious activity without there being an inner life and an outward life of fruitfulness. We need to make sure that we're bearing fruit for Jesus, doing something for Jesus. And the third lesson, be watchful and faithful. Jesus is coming. That is sure. We don't know when. We don't know the day or the hour. He just wants us, whenever it is, to be ready. And we can be. Be watchful, be faithful, because when you don't think he's coming, he might come today. So God bless you as you read. And